very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Messi! Inter Milan are under a bit of media scrutiny right now regarding the fate of their manager.
The speculation is to be expected, Peter, but it doesn't help the dressing room, so the manager's got to hold all that together.
Messi. An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers, but those numbers have licence to be carefree once a breakaway is sprung.
To the keeper and go again. Done very well to intervene. Mashalko positions himself well and cuts it out. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's and Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Aubameyang did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Messi. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Aubameyang only needed to check his run slightly, and he was in the clear.
Mohamed Salah tries to stroke it through. Rafael Varane. Mbappe. Now it's Robinho. Robinho, he's on a run down the left wing. Whipped it in with a header! This could fall anywhere! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? It's a promising ball. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar, in it comes. And he just whacks it away. Another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. The move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Mashalko. And it's Messi. And the counter is on.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Ronaldo, it's gone in, and it is an own goal!
that's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be... Aubameyang! He scores!
And already they're looking to run away with it. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to...
Mbappe! Mighty close.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Now it's Aubameyang. And he's on his way! Out wide to the right. Now the cross. Knocks it away. Varane spreads it towards the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, sweet feet. Neymar. It's on a plate, and the finish! A great save, real class.
Messi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Up to meet it! He's had a shot! It's broken loose! Towering header! And it's there! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! The referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Inter would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Start of another 45 minutes. Inter Milan decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. It's a good foot in there. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Now it's Aubameyang. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Attempts to play it through. Going through. Aubameyang. Cuts it out. All the way back, and they start again. Play for a throw. Mertens. Van Dijk. Now it's Aubameyang. Looks to clip it forward. De Gea deals with it effortlessly. Now it's Kante. It's a loose ball.
Conte really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Hector Bellerin hits that long. Piqué goes looking, chance to break. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That intervention was very necessary. Michelko plays it forward. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Tries to get it forward quickly. Fine defending there.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Conte. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? And that's been levered clear. Aimed long and direct. Messi. Mbappe. Piqué gets his foot in there. Hector Bellerin looking to run onto it. Aubameyang hits it! And he heaves it forward. That had to be more accurate. And it's Sterling. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's neat. Pumps it into the area. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Sterling plays a clever pass. Tierney. Inter Milan still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Kante goes long. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Van Dijk boots it to safety. Kante gets up to head it! Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. De Gea did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Can he score? In it goes! Jim, your thoughts?
Aubameyang is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
He's gone for it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Robertson. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Mbappe plays it forward. Ronaldo is alert to the post. Shoots! No, he's missed it. Good idea, just poorly executed. Aubameyang looks to hit one! And that really should have hit the net. Oh, good interception. Tierney tries to locate someone up front. Messi pushes it out wide. And now they can launch a counter. Cut out in the nick of time. And that's it. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped. The shot's on! He's got away with one there. And that has been clubbed away. Now surely, Mbappe has a shot! Saved only by poor finishing.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Out to the left it goes. Messi. He's had a shot! They've scored!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Inter Milan trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Now it's Robinho. And it's Messi. He'll have a dip! He's scored! They are right back in business! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And now they can launch a counter. Aubameyang. Cristiano Ronaldo. So his contractual situation is sorted. One less concern for the manager. Going through. Mbappe goes for the cross. And the counter is on. Mohamed Salah conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Neymar! It's anyone's ball. It's out of play for a goal kick. It's Aubameyang. Neymar, nicely controlled. Crosses in and a shot! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, that's a waste. Mbappe, he's had a go! Aubameyang. Bellerin clips one through. Big chance! And he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Ronaldo is making a foray down the right. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Forward it goes. Robinho. He's looked long this time. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Messi. Oh, well intercepted. Big chance! Hits one! That is terrific skill. He's left his man. It's a brilliant interception. Hector Bellerin gets rid without sophistication. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Mbappe. Robinho. Vidal. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now, can he capitalise? It's Neymar! Messi. Oh, good interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Neymar. Deftly done. Mohamed shakes the shoot. That is wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And the half-time whistle goes. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Inter Milan head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Second period then underway. And it's Insigne. Vidal tries to stroke it through. And he heaves it forward. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Koulibaly knocks it away. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? That comes as a mighty relief. Kante cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looks to clip it forward. Mertens. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He slid it through.
Chelsea making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Beautifully done. Hector Bellerin gets his foot in there. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Mertens stands over the ball. He'll be looking to dink one in. Heads it! Van Dijk. Out wide to the right. Hector Bellerin. And that's been levered clear. Oh, that had to be more accurate. And it's Insigne. Mbappe. Lofted into the mid. Up to meet it! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Chelsea have decided now is the time to make their final change. Inter Milan go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the finish! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for it! Hector Bellerin gets good distance on it. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Cristiano, shot a goal! In he goes again! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Neymar. Nice touch. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. for a change in personnel. Koulibaly battles to win it back. Valencia plays it forward. Messi. Modric. And it's Ziyech.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Goes long. And he's cut it out. And he's there to hoof it away.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Messi goes
Chelsea
up and
are
over.
actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Now it's Aubameyang. And out to safety.
Inter are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Well played, he saw that coming. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Could move up a gear here, deftly done. Now it's Zapata. Zapata is on his own. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Zapata! And he's straight offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Neymar. Get that clear. Oh, it is over the line. It's a loose ball. Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Zapata. He's away. And the flag has stayed down. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Inter Milan looking to widen the gap even further here. It's an Inter free kick. Messi! Oh, what a save! He had a long... And that's it. Inter Milan, winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen, and won. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, you often need resolve and resilience when under more pressure away from home, but I thought their efforts deserved that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. It'll be a throw-in. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Arsenal will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
They have a tried and tested passing formula, Peter, that's very easy on the eye, with panache and punch.
Cristiano Ronaldo pushes it out wide. Ziyech. Messi shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Out again for a throw-in. Ramsey. And it's Azpilicueta. Lacazette. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Robinho. And it's been taken straight back. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. On behind for a goal kick. Inter Milan scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Ziyech. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. That's a decent ball. That's surely a foul, free kick. Ramsey is now in the last chance saloon. Inter Milan looking to widen the gap even further here. It's an Inter free kick. Messi! Oh, what a save! He had a long way to go.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
That's a throw. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Inter Milan will try it again now. Messi puts too much behind that. Chiellini. Now it's Messi.
Arsenal have just missed that chance, but used the right flank really well to create it. I just thought I'd add that. They're using it a lot more.
Forward it goes. And it's Messi. He's in space and looking for options. Sterling. Neymar. Ziyech. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Robertson. Now it's Lacazette. Sterling. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Hector Bellerin has come steaming up from the back for this. Chiellini. And it's Messi. He's made sure that that won't get through. Over to the left. Has he picked him out? Mbappe. He's left his man. Lacazette shoots! And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Reflections on the first half?
Inter haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Inter Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway.
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Draxler. Chiellini. Now it's Draxler. Draxler. Chiellini collects the ball from behind. And it's Chiellini. Lobs it in gently. A little chip. No, not quite. Lacazette. Going for goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Mbappe! Ramsey. Messi. Draxler looks to clip it forward, and he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Inter just had to make the ball stick, but came up short. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind. This is very much a team that likes to play a stylish game that's centred around possession. A lot of their build-up play comprises of a series of short passes.
Play for a throw. Robertson, deftly done. Mertens looking to get on the end of this. And that's well defended. Tries to stroke it through. And Messi! That really should have hit the net. He's got away. He's gone for it! He's got away with one there.
Lacazette certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Oh, that's a waste. Lacazette. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Lozano, he's through the middle. Draxler. Messi. Shot at goal! And in it goes! Arsenal are level. Oh, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
And that has added a whole new... Has a hit! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So we have a breakthrough.
No doubt as to who...
Is it in? He scores! They've done it again! It is incredible! Lacazette was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk. As cunning as it comes.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
Messi. Out for a throw.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Here it comes. Now it's Lacazette. Drilled in low. And he's there to cut it out.
Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Mbappe. Played into the middle. Cut out in the nick of time. There is the final whistle. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The famous Kop is in good voice as always. It is one of the most recognisable monuments of the English game. We have already started here. Now it's Aubameyang. He's got away, goes for goal, and it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Played into space out wide. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery, and he's cut it out. Liverpool are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
I think, Peter, having played in a good passing team, I like the way they go about their business. They're polished and can shine with the very best.
And now the breakaway, played down the flank. Robinho going through. So who's he picking out? And he just whacks it away. Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Piqué does well there, alert. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Hazard. Breaks on here. Robinho goes steaming forward. He's left his man. Matuidi goes looking. And he's made certain that won't get through. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Battles to win it back. Now a chance to break. Hazard. It's Lukaku! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Lukaku is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Great leap! It's in! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great...
Up to meet it! He's done very well to get to that.
Aubameyang sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
De Gea gets it upfield. Robertson. Piqué sends it forward with interest. Hector Bellerin. Oh, great ball, now he's gone for it! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Lukaku really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
He goes long. That intervention was very necessary. And it's Matuidi. Matuidi pushes it out wide. That's a throw. Robinho. Now it's Sterling. He's got away. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Firmly met. Now it's Hazard.
This is very much a team that likes to play a stylish game that's centred around possession. A lot of their build-up play comprises of a series of short passes.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Ziyech. Shots on! Lukaku! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Gets up to head it! Decent enough try.
Matuidi certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Messi. And it's Lukaku. Lukaku plays it out to the wing. He'll hammer it! Could fall kindly. Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! De Gea did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Hazard. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Insigne is on a run down the left wing. Coutinho. Cut out in the nick of time. Well, that's where he wants it. Done very well to intervene. Pepe. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe. Forward it goes. And it's Coutinho. Ziyech. Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Right through the middle. Yes, he is offside.
Well, the defence was at their mercy, and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
So the ball's got out of play and a change is upcoming. Oh, good interception. Ziyech.
Liverpool merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Going through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Lorenzo Insigne. Pepe knocks it away.
Inter showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Hits one! And that's been won straight back. Takes aim. He's had a go! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cuts it out to the keeper and go again. De Gea sends that a long way. Looking to break out here. And help's available out wide. Mbappe. Massive leap! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. He's gone for it! Saved only by poor finishing. And that's that. Solid, if not especially fancy. Always in control. They did enough to win it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.